Dr. Robert Verkerk, and can I invite you back to make one more announcement?
I have one more very important announcement, actually.
He's into taking risks.
Yes, it's a risk, Jonathan. It's really something that we at A&H want to do, and that's to honor Jonathan. And so let me just say a few words that I'm sure will be sentiments shared by all of us here. You meet extraordinary achievers every now and then. A few things mark them out from others. You can see it in their eyes, and it helps further if they are far-sighted. And I don't just mean ophthalmologically, but that does help. It's more than just vision, of course. You can see it in their passion. You can see it in the thread that runs through their thoughts, their ideas, their actions, and most conspicuously of all, you see it in what they achieve in life. And Jonathan is one of those extraordinary achievers, and we're all hugely indebted to what he's given over more than 2 decades to this industry, to this movement, to this country, and to the groundswell of change and awareness to the threats to our liberty and freedom. He is, after all, the FDA Dragon Slayer. Another quality about people like Jonathan, and let's face it, there is no other Jonathan, is that the longer you know them, the more you become impressed. There is a seemingly infinite reserve of drive, of passion, and of ideas to protect our rights and freedoms, a will to bring about change and to deliver it like a heat-seeking missile in the places that it will deliver maximum impact. As Jonathan has made so clear, liberty and freedom of citizens is what is slowly being eroded, yes, even here in the USA. Tyrannical governments and co-opted industries like it as much as we do, but they like keeping it for themselves and using it to their own ends that are neither in the public interest or, in fact, of the planet's future generally. Jonathan, what we're about to present to you is a small token of our huge appreciation of what you've done for health freedom here in the USA, and also for what we know you'll do in the future. This is a celebration of what is yet to be. A better future where the principles of democracy, of freedom, and of liberty live as large in our daily lives as they were in the minds of the Founding Fathers. From our hearts to yours, thank you, Jonathan.
He did not know about this. 4 minutes, Jonathan.
Well, I'm overwhelmed. I really didn't know about this, and it's extraordinary to be given the opportunity to present something at your own event. I didn't anticipate that. I have to say that I think all the wonderful speakers who've talked tonight are people driven by a fundamental passion for freedom, for liberty. We do believe fundamentally in those truths that are in the Declaration of Independence, that are universal for all people all over the world, as Bert Schwitter's made very clear tonight. And it is because of our love of liberty that we're willing to sacrifice, and we're willing to sacrifice everything, including our lives. And many of us know individuals who have made that ultimate sacrifice, who appreciate fundamentally that a life in slavery is really not worth living, that freedom is everything, that a nation that deprives its people of liberty by a slow incremental movement trying to convince them out of fear that they ought not be self-reliant, that they ought to be dependent, and that they ought to look to government as the solution to every problem, are proven in the end to be fools. And we have been fools for too long. But I love all of you because you're different, because you are like the founding generation, because you believe in liberty and you're willing to sacrifice all to attain the end of preserving it for the next generation. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy our program, and I hope you don't bring me up here again. Thank you.
Jonathan Emord.